Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. It is November 1st. We are in November. Election day is only a few days away. The markets are throwing a tantrum right now. Markets don't know what to do, up and down. People are pulling their money out of the markets just to be safe, and then Trump wins, they'll bring it back in, and we're going to see a short squeeze. But a lot of people are taking their money out of the markets right now because just in case Kamala wins. Uh, and so they're going to just watch it and sit on the sidelines. So have money on the side. I'm not telling you to come in and come out, but have money on the sidelines ready to go and ready to play. I just closed my long positions for Caspa and XRP on Margex there. So I took a small loss, not too big, about $3 loss, nothing major. But I just closed it out because the markets are just uncertain right now, and there's no need for me to trade right now. But I might come back in the afternoon if the markets settle down and maybe go long again or maybe go short. We'll see what plays out. Um, but yeah, anyways, this is what it is. We'll just see how that plays out. I'll be trading all day today, but I'm not gonna trade right now until maybe another 2-3 hours and let the markets calm down a little bit. It's going too up and down right now. All right. Okay, so also elite members and super elite members on patreon.com. It is a new year. It is a new month. So if you want to sign up to Patreon, you can do it right now. For you elite members and super elite members, I just put up the Sheena post as I promised. Sheena Inu 10% air profit sharing. So that means that when Sheena Inu makes a move in a bull cycle or makes a move to 1 cent or makes a move to whatever price is going to make a move to, and I sell that position, 10% of those profits are going to go to the elite members and sharing to share. All right. So I need your addresses on there. So just go to the post. The elite post is only for elite and super elite members. Nobody else can access the post, and put your Sheena Inu address in there for me. All right. So you got until November 7th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'm giving you West Coast time. All right. So there you go. All right. So, anyways, and after that, the comment section will be closed, and you're not going to participate. You would have to wait for the next thing. So the first thing we did was I gave you guys a chance for all elite members and super elite members to give me your LUNC address, and I will hold 1 million LUNC tokens for you at $1. Right. So some people did that. Not everybody did that, but some people did that. And those people, when LUNC's at $1, I will airdrop them 1 million LUNC tokens at $1. What a gift, right? What a gift! And a lot of people are gonna need that next year, right? Because the world's gonna be in crazy darkness next year. But anyways, and then the next thing we did was for the elite members was and super elite members was a chance to receive Inu airdrops for the rest of the time. We're doing the airdrops for Inu, and also the XLM X and the XLM meme token airdrops. All right, so and that begins this week or next week or whenever CO drops the airdrops, right? Gives the new airdrops. Okay, so they'll be to everybody will be that is participating in that, and the elite and super elite members will be receiving their airdrops for Inu and airdrops for XLM meme coins on their Lobster wallets. Okay, so and then now Sheena, and then the next in December 1st. will be Shiba Inu, right? So I will be sharing 10% of my Shiba Inu, and I think January will be sharing 10% of my Bone token, Bone Shiba Swap Bone token airdrops. Will be not airdrop, but will be sharing 10% of that will be sharing to the elite members, super elite members as well. I'm gonna take care of my elite, super elite members because they're taking care of current. They're paying way more than everybody else, right? So they're making sure that currency is okay. I'm gonna come back and take care of them, and then once the dinar values, everybody's gonna be an elite, super elite member, and so we'll be taking care of everybody. If the dinar doesn't revalue, but we still get a bull cycle, then I will reach back and take care of everybody else. Okay, so but I'm going to take care of my elite members first. I want my elite members to be millionaires, and then we can take care of everybody else on Patreon. All right, then we can start doing. We can start doing like we can start doing like games again and all types of money stuff and all types of good fun stuff again on Patreon. All right. Anyways, let's get to so that was the update on there, and this is the monthly update, so we don't have to worry about that anymore, of course, because that was the monthly update. So now we can get on to LUNC and the video. Binance did burn today, but TFL still has not burned. I don't even think the shuttle bridge is shut down yet. I mean, these people I swear. We warned that this was going to happen, and it's happening, right? So they don't care. They're going to do things their way. They're not going to follow any orders. They don't care what they agreed upon. They don't care about burning on your time on the court orders times or your times or anybody's time. They're going to do whatever they want to do, and just once again they don't care, and because of that, it makes life difficult to be in the lung community because things that should be already done. You have to burn your wallets. Just take the wallets and then hit send to the burn wallet. What the freak is so hard about that? You've known it for 3 months, right? I mean, it's ridiculous. You can't cash those wallets out. You can't. The only thing they want to do is make us suffer. That's all they want to do. That's the only thing they have left is to make us suffer. That's it, right? And I think we give them until January 1. The moment we hit January 1 and they haven't burned their entire wallets and they haven't done what the court orders are supposed to do, we put a proposal up to blacklist their entire supply, their entire tokens. Point blank, man. Including, I still think they're staking. I mean, think about this. These people, I don't think they've undelegated. Have they? Does anybody know? Let me know. Brad and anybody else, let me know. Have TFL actually undelegated their tokens? I don't. I think they're still staking. Like this is how blatantly criminal these people are, and they don't care. It's just ridiculous. They're making us look bad. They're making the lung community look bad after all we've been through, and they don't care about nobody but themselves. And that's clear. And so we need to make sure we do the same thing to them, you know, and an eye for an eye. Same thing with the Republicans. Stop allowing the Democrats to cheat and stuff ballots and do all this crazy stuff. Why don't you do the same thing? You know what I mean? Go eye for an eye, and do the exact same thing and see and then all of a sudden they're gonna want to stop. Then all of a sudden they're gonna say, hey, we don't want to do this anymore. That's how you stop bullies. You go eye for them. You go toe to toe with them, and you do the exact same thing that they're doing to you. That's how you stop bullies. You don't sit there and just keep complaining and complaining to authorities and teachers and stuff and just complaining and complaining. You actually do the exact same thing and you see how fast they will stop. If Republicans start stuffing ballots and start cheating the way that the Democrats will stop doing that immediately because they know, we're in big trouble because the only way we're close is by cheating. So if they start cheating, we're gonna be annihilated. We have to, at some point you gotta step up and say enough is enough, right? So I mean, TFL wants to bully us, wants to make us emotional damaged, emotionally drained, wants us to leave lung. They don't want to follow any court orders. They don't want to follow any instructions. They don't want to follow anything. They hate our guts. And this is what people were saying. And look at the results now. Shuttle Bridge is probably still open. They're still staking, most likely. To people are saying they're still staking. They're watching the wallets. They're still staking. Like, what the freak? I don't know if that's true or not. You guys let me know. So I said I'm gonna reach out to you guys. Let me know in the Telegram group if they're still staking. But this is ridiculous. All their wallets should have been burned by now. There's no excuse, right? So it's just ridiculous. But we did warn you that this was going to happen. Devils will be devils, and evil people will be evil people. They don't want to change, and they don't care about you. They don't care that you want to pump your bags and have a good life. They don't give a crap. They have to burn their tokens, but they agreed to do that though. They didn't have to agree to burn their tokens. They didn't have to agree to burn all their LUNC and USTC tokens. They could have done a different agreement. They chose to do that. Right, that was a bankruptcy agreement that they chose. We didn't choose that for them. They chose that. So that's kind of interesting that they would choose something and then say, "I don't." We're angry that we have to do this. You chose that. You could have done something else. you know. So, anyways, markets are down. We're at 909, and yeah, I mean everybody's angry at TFL right now. And I said this: watch out. We'll probably when we get to November 1st, we'll probably be angry at TFL, and TFL is probably not gonna have done anything, and we're gonna have to we're gonna have to make some. We have to make some plans here, and I'm going to give them grace, and I will give them grace until January 1st, and I think that's it. I think we got to check out what the community says about that, though. But I think the community should give them grace until January 1st, and once we hit January 1st, if nothing's burned, if the shuttle bridge isn't burned, LFG funds isn't burned, all their wallets aren't burned, and they're still staking, we have to blacklist all of their tokens, unfortunately. So, when I mean, they're supposed to be burned anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna have to blacklist all of TFL's tokens. Okay, and then we'll see what happens from there, right? So this is crazy though that we have to even think about doing stuff like that. So, anyways, here is Luna 2.0, and it's sitting around, can't get over 35 cents to save its life. And then here's USTC pulling back like everything else big today, because there's no burns, right? We had no burns. It was almost like a buy the rumor, sell the news event, with TFL burning the shuttle bridge, and it just didn't happen. So made people more disappointed. But hey, give me a chance to buy some USDC here for 7% cheaper than it was yesterday. So, okay, Brad will be burning today in a couple of hours. USTC to reduce the supply even more. And so, if you guys want to send some USTC over to him, go ahead and do that, and so help out for the burns, for the weekly burns. So it's going to be awesome. All right, so that's what's going on. Does anybody have any type of plan where we can put money in to like 20 of us can come together? Let me know in the Telegram group that we can put money into something and just snowball it, and then to a point where it's generating like $10,000 a day, and we can use that money to start buying back and burning LUNC and buying up USTC and burning it and getting the BIA validator, um, up in a way to into top 10, top five. If you guys have an idea and you guys want to do something, let me know, man. All right, let me know in the Telegram group. Right, what do you think we can? What should we do? And just let it. And then we're gonna have to trust one person, right? If it's 10 of us, 20 of us, let's get into some type of agreement or group or something, and we're gonna have to trust one person that maybe already has something established, and then we start putting money in there. Everybody puts $20 a week, or whatever it is, and we just get that thing going, right? 30 of us in there at $20 a week is pretty good, right? $30 a week, $100 a week, whatever it is, and we agree on, and we just go in there and we just inflate that thing up while it's staking at a nice percentage, and then we get that money and we just start buying up and burning USTC for repay purposes, or we just start inflating the BIA validator up to into the top five, right? So it's up to you guys. Let me know what you think about that, and if you guys can trust somebody. If you guys, we can get 30 people together and we can trust somebody and we can get it going. We can also make it a lot simpler by CO. CO owns a lot of the moon Twinkies or whatever it's called, and he's giving out the airdrops for those, right? And so we could just start pumping that. We could start everybody just start. CO puts an address out there. We can start putting, sending him some Ethereum or whatever we can send him, and we can just start buying up the moon Twinkies, and it's I think a $30,000 market cap you said. So we can start buying. We can start buying that up and burning the crap out of that and see if that thing sends to the freaking moon. And then we can all cash out on and then and use it to buy back and burn USTC and come into the BIA validator. So I don't know, man. There's so many things that we can do, and nobody's making any suggestions really in the Telegram group. So it's kind of like a lot of people have given up. It's really sad to see people give up like the way they have given up. And when we give up like that, and as people, as children of God, the devil just celebrates. Those people just celebrate. They're in there, and I know there's some devil people in there in the Telegram group. Not everybody's godly, right? And they're just sitting there celebrating. They're laughing at us because when nobody's coming up with any ideas. Everybody's giving up, and nobody's not too many people are active anymore in the Telegram group. Only a few of us are active, still in there having a good time, but a lot of people aren't active out of the 200 plus members, and the devil just loves it. The kingdom of darkness love when the kingdom when godly people give up, right? And so you're just making the kingdom of darkness smile when every time you just give up. When there's thousands of ideas that we can come up with, thousands of plans, thousands of ideas. If you're working in a job, you always have a chance. If you have income, you always have a chance to be wealthy. You always have a chance to be wealthy, right? So, as long as you have income coming in, there's always a chance to be wealthy. Um, and so that's so you should never give up. You know what I mean? You should even if you're homeless, you should never give up, right? So, you never know what could happen, right? So you just never know. Just never give up, folks. All right. And some people have really given up, and we haven't heard from them in months because they just went back to their 9 to 5, and they're sitting at a desk. They're sitting at a job they hate, career that they hate, a boss they hate, supervisor and they're just in complete darkness, right? And so it sucks, man. It sucks that people have decided to do that instead of actually being around people that give them hope in life and positive energy, and they just chose darkness, and we can't all we can do is pray for people like that, because here when you're with currency 365, man, you're in the light, man. We're positive people. We talk positive, we sound, but I live my day positive, even though regardless of what I say on these videos about a lot of the dark stuff that's coming and how we have to change stuff like that. My life, I live a positive life. You know what I mean? Like, I think positively. I treat people positively. I'm always having fun. Always positive person. Always a calm person, peaceful and positive. Like to joke around, like to troll, joke, and just be positive, right? So, um, it's really sad that you could be around such positive people and then you can just give up and go into darkness. It's really sad. But anyways, that's what's going on, and hopefully people can change and people can come back and awaken into the light. All right, implement the tax is passing, and it has 1 day and 3 hours left. And then let's check out the burns. Binance did burn today, big burn there, 1 billion. I just continue to ask the same question: why is Binance doing this? Why are they wasting their money, right? Well, why won't they just repeg USTC, and they don't have to even put up any money? You make an announcement that USTC, we're gonna repeg USTC by putting up we're gonna um we're gonna work with the dev team of LUNC, and we're gonna put USTC at 80 cents, right? And we're gonna back it with $100 million worth of collateral BNB tokens. I mean, there you go. You know what I mean? Like that is not that hard, right? We'll put USTC at 50 cents, back it with $50 million worth of BNB tokens. There you go, right? I don't, as collateral. I have no clue. I mean, this is what you could easily do, and they refuse to. And in fact, they're not even listening to us, right? You try to reach out to Binance. They won't even listen to you on USTC. So I don't know what's going on. I still don't understand why Binance is burning LUNC, wasting their own money every month to burn LUNC. I don't know. I don't know. Except for that, it continues to bring the people talking about it and to bring people onto their platforms. That's it. Other than that, why can't you just put up BNB as collateral and repeg USTC? You know what I mean? Um, until USCC burns all the way down, and then you can remove the collateral, because now the burns are under a billion, and now you have a token amount under a billion, and you don't need the collateral anymore. The collateral is not forever. The collateral is just to get it up to 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 cents, and then let USTC and the burn tax burn it all down under a billion tokens, and then you can remove the collateral. I mean, that's a brilliant idea. I've come up with brilliant ideas after brilliant ideas. The community doesn't care what I say. And that's why we suffer. You cannot mock people of God. If you mock people like me, God's going to make you suffer. Have y'all noticed that? Have y'all noticed that? And I'm not trying to be high horror. This is for anybody. You mock kingdom people, you people that listen to me. A lot of you guys are kingdom people. Some of you guys are not, of course. Some of you guys are devils. But hope you repent, come on to the right side. But if anybody mocks you, if anybody talks bad about you, if anybody disrespects you, they're not getting away with that because you're a kingdom person. This is why we have to be careful on what we do and how we talk to you. This is why I repent all the time. This is why I'm a repenting man, because I know that I hopefully that wasn't the kingdom person. God's gonna just hit me hard, right? I repent, Lord. You know what I mean? So if I say something bad like that, if I disrespect somebody, I don't know who these people are. Could be angels, could be a kingdom person. If we mock and disrespect kingdom people, we suffer, right? And so. Man, look at these communities that have mocked me and said all types of stuff about me. Are they prospering? Nope, they're all suffering. So they're all stuck and they're all suffering, and the communities are all in disarray, or the communities are tired of waiting and have given up because you mock kingdom people and you disrespect kingdom people, and God's not going to let you prosper. God's going to let you suffer, right? And so here we are in LUNC, and we're just suffering. You know what I mean? We're not doing anything, and that's because a lot of these people in this community have disrespected kingdom people, and and it's what it is. So it is what it is. All right, and that includes Binance, as they don't want to hear a word from any of us at all. All they want to do is just continue to burn LUNC 1 billion at a time, as if this is going to do anything for us, and waste our time, right? So they could easily repeg USTC, and they don't want to do that though. That's not their goal. Their goal is to just waste our time. I've called it out a long time ago, and I'm calling it out again. Binance is here to waste our time, right? Whoever's running Binance now and all this. I'm not talking about CZ. CZ's doing his own thing now. Whoever's running Binance, whoever these people are that are in Binance, are here to waste our time, right? Burn a million, pretend that we care, and just waste people's time, right? If you really care about the LUNC community, you wouldn't be burning 1 billion a month. You'll be burning 100 billion a month, right? You'll be burning 50 billion a month, right? You would be burning 1 billion a month, or you would just repeg. You would just repeg USDC by putting up collateral on BNB, and then take the collateral off once we're under a billion tokens. I mean, that's just something that's so simple to do, and yet they won't do it because they're here to waste our time. unfortunately. All right, so we know the truth about Binance now. I'm not gonna. I think I'm done. I think this is my last time talking about Binance, Burns on LUNC, because I believe that this is exactly what they want us to do. They want us to talk about them. They want us to, but they want to burn 1 billion tokens a month, which does nothing for us, and they want us to talk about them so that they can get more visitors their way and more people to show a good light to Binance, and that's all they care about. They don't care about actually repegging USTC or rebuilding this chain. They just want people to talk about Binance. So I think this is my last video talking about Binance's burns. You know what I mean? The end codes are coming, and it's the end of a lot of things. And I think this is the end for me talking about Binance burns. I'm not gonna. When December comes and they burn, if they burn again, I will not be making a video on Binance burning. I'm sorry, Binance, you're not fooling me anymore. I mean, you haven't been fooled, but I've been playing along with it. But I've been calling it out for months now, at least 12 months. I've been calling you guys out on why are you burning LUNC and not just repegging USTC? Because you want people to talk about you and it generates traffic for you. Free traffic for you, by the way, right? So I'm done doing that. The end codes are here and it's clearly saying stop talking about Binance. They're doing this on purpose so that people can just talk about them and free advertising. So I'm done with that, and I hope the rest of the Lung community is done with that as well. Um, that's all they want to do. They don't want to repeg and help us rebuild and get wealthy here. That they want to just keep us dragged along forever, hoping and praying for a better day. Why they get rich off of all the customers that come in for them because of our free advertisements. That ends today, Binance. This is my last video on Binance burns. All right, and I hope everybody else does the same thing because that's all they care about. And they're just all they do is laugh behind our backs as they just get all the customers, and we have to sit here and watch dead dead communities with dead tokens do absolutely nothing, hoping that a bull cycle will make them do something. Right? It's not fun. It's not fair, and we're not going to live our life like that. Especially next year, the year of action. We're going to be taking action next year, and we're going to be in communities that thrive, communities that want to thrive, and we're going to be doing things to revive communities, and we're not going to be allowing people just to waste our times anymore. All right, so 14,000 in burns, and of course, Brad's gonna be doing his burn here soon, and yeah, I can't wait for next year. And when everybody can see, by the time we hit next year, you guys are all gonna see how much time we just wasted, and how many people wasted our time, including Binance, on a lot of these things. And when we come together next year and we start putting our monies together and actually doing things that can create massive income so we can come back and start buying back and burning these tokens like fireworks. You know what I mean? You're gonna realize that we could have done this 2 years ago, but people were so scared. They let fear get in the way that they relied on satanic entities to try to make them wealthy. And that's just not the wealth transfer. The wealth transfer is you becoming powerful and you knowing your power in God, and you knowing your power on this earth, and you coming together with other people that know their power and their place with God, and making the big change, not waiting on satanic entities to do it. All right. So that's the lesson learned in the wealth transfer, in this wealth transfer. And that's what God wanted us to do. Before he gave us the wealth, he wanted us to awaken. And that's what we're doing right now. And I'm one of the people that are here to teach you to awaken, right? So that's one of my jobs, right? So now as we awaken, then now we're going to see the wealth, right? So the more we awaken, the more wealthy we're going to be. The more dark the world's going to get, but the more wealthy we're going to be, right? So the more we awaken, the more wealthy we become, and the more darkness is going to come on the earth. All right. Anyways, let's go here to stats. 19 million in burns today. That everybody's on the wrong side, but it is what it is. Cookies, Lung Cookies joins us today with 5,000. Thank you, Lung Cookies. You guys are so cool. This is another community that we need to be supporting. Lung Cookies, people are staking on there and buying NFTs and staking with them as well. So shout out to Lung Cookies. They quickly said, you know what, we're instead of focusing on LUNC. We need to be focusing on USTC, like Currency says, and we get it. So yeah, thank you so much for that, LUNC cookies. And yeah, shout out to everybody burning USTC and those burning LUNC. I wish you'd just come over to USTC, but and leave LUNC alone. Let the burn tax handle LUNC, and everybody else just burn USTC. But it is what it is. Thank you for burning LUNC though, regardless. All right, KuCoin added 96 million. They haven't done anything for the LUNC community but just suck us dry. So that's just it's embarrassing, embarrassing. But they're here, they're securing the blockchain, they're removing tokens out of circulation, but all they have done is suck a. They can't even. KuCoin doesn't can't even burn 1 billion tokens a year. You know what I mean? Like God, like Binance is doing it a month. These guys can't even do it for 1 year. You know, for one time a year, they can't do nothing. All they want to do is suck us dry. Orion 62 million lost there, and then we have missignatures of 38 missignatures today as well. All right, so let's go to the validators, wrap up this long video, 30 minutes. And here are the validators. The top 10 looks the same. And of course, we had the big change of TCB coming out and LUNC Live coming into the top 10. And now we're looking for some more big changes after the elections. Okay. All right, so stand by for that. We're going to get some big changes after the elections here. Some of these validators have been absolutely selling LUNC and USTC in big numbers over the last. I wish we could check these people's wallets. You'll be stunned, right? Some of these validators hate the crap out of our chain and this community, and they're selling it. They were selling so much of their LUNC and USDC to keep it from breaking through that one price. I wish you guys could see who these people are. Some of these people are, and you would undelegate immediately. But unfortunately, they stay in the shadows, in the dark, and that's why you got to pray about it, and then God will tell you. But unfortunately, these people stay in the shadows, in the dark, and they laugh at the LUNC community because they're keeping the price down by constantly dumping on us. And hopefully we have the last laugh. That's all I'm going to say at the end. Hopefully, let's end positively here, and hopefully we get the last laugh with a massive short squeeze. Peace out, God bless, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.